But Naruto wasn't even on equal, because like Naruto was actually worse than everyone else.
That was his own fault.
Yeah, that was his own fault. Worse than everyone else. Something. Can I just say something? When he was training for Jiraiya for 2 years, how many things did he actually learn in 2 years? Yeah,
Hold on, a bigger Rasengan.
I remember the first episode of Shippuden when him and Sakura faced Kakashi. Yeah. When they do the same bell exercise, you're telling him to progress.
I'm not saying he didn't progress.
It'd be a bigger problem if he didn't get that belt. If he didn't get that belt on the system, I'd have been. What the hell? How dare you even bring that up as a point? How dare you even bring that up as a point? That's exercise. If you can't, look, Akin, if I take you back to primary school and I give you the first test they gave you.
Yo, I'm in a fortress, man, I feel trapped. King of the hill, but I'm still under attack. And I feel less inside when these weapons fly. And ain't nobody got my back. Cause I feel my aggressive when I'm under pressure. I'm losing my focus, I'm missing my steps.
Now
that's fair.
Great fight.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question so we can put these lames to rest. Yeah. How long has Deku had a quirk for?
About a year.
About a year. How long has every other kid in that whole fucking school had a quirk for? For the rest of their life, I lie.
The whole lives.
So can we?
He had the most powerful quirk ever.
Exactly.
But no, he has no. He genuinely doesn't.
Except for he can kick sometimes.
No. But at the cost of his body, he'll die if he uses its full potential.
But the thing is, his body is like not even a limiter because we all know he will just get healed by the knife.
Yeah, Senzu beam.
No. See, here's the thing.
What it is. It's like what's that stupid thing in Dragon Ball Z? Zenkai.
No, but see, here's the thing, right?
That's what he's doing.
No. But see, why I disagree? Why I disagree is because yes, there is that factor. Like, okay, he can be healed, but they established it in the show. They actually made the show better by saying we have healed you too many times. If you do it again, your arms are gone. And so he was forced to adapt as a person and change when his fighting style wasn't working. Naruto used the Rasen Shuriken for the first time, and Tsunade was like, yo, that's a forbidden jutsu class move. It ripped up your arm, never use it again. What did he do? He just threw it. That's all. Whereas Deku adapted his whole fighting style to preserve himself. I think that's
like, if we're comparing characters, I still think it's unfair because Deku
is smarter. True.
Okay, that's a good. Wait, guys, pause. That's a good point to move on to our protagonists section. So it's not only just the main character, but like the good guys. So you've got supporting characters as well, and the main character.
Sasuke is
Okay. Sasuke during the show wasn't my favorite character, but one thing about Naruto plus the supporting cast of the good guys destroys My Hero Academia minus Endeavor. Apart from Endeavor, the rest of the good guys aren't really that interesting at all.
And Endeavor's only recently become interesting.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. For this time, I'm switching sides.
I'll fight this battle. Let
me be honest.
I'll fight this.
When we get to the antagonist situation, I'm coming back.
Let me die on this hill. Let me die on this hill. All right, listen.
Go on.
Naruto. Okay, are we talking just part one? Yeah.
See, to make it easier for you. Actually, but you know, if you're just talking about part one, it makes it harder for you.
It makes it harder for me, right? Part one is actually great.
Part two lets down the characters.
Now, see, here's the thing. Deku is put him to the side. I don't care about Deku right now. Deku is garbage. I hate that man. All right, let me just put that to one side.
Bakugo is also garbage.
No. That was gonna be my next point. Bakugo is so interesting. People write him off as just being that angry guy, right? He is actually complex, right? Yeah. He's actually a complex person. He's angry. Yes, he fights, he shouts, he does crazy things, but then there's a reason behind it. He's not just that way for being that way.
But what's the reason?
Yeah, what's the reason?
So you have to explain that one.
So Bakugo grew up in a society where everyone consistently told him, "You are the best," right? He's a bully. Sorry?
He's a bully.
No. So he grew up as a bully, right? So because everyone told him, okay, you're better than everyone else, but everyone worshipped him for his quirk. He never had to really work hard for it. And so it's ingrained in his mind that, okay, being better than people around him, especially people like Deku, is what validates him as a person. Next thing you know, all of a sudden, Deku is out here stomping on him, using his moves against him, doing things that he couldn't do before. He doesn't know how to process that. So he wants to be a hero. And he's moving in that direction. He's dealing with all of that kind of stuff, wanting to get stronger. And then all of a sudden, he becomes the reason why his favorite hero is now forced to retire. right? So dealing with all of that struggle for a kid, like that's not going to be easy.
So, let me ask you.
Yo, what was that?
Hello?
What just happened?
I don't know. Did it happen to you guys as well?
Yeah, it happened to me as
Yeah,
well.
it happened to all of us, yeah?
Okay, if it happens to all of us, then it's calm.
Okay, cool. Now, let me ask you something, Solomon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to be your antagonist, but I have to. Now, if Bakugo said he was going to a 6-month holiday to an imaginary island somewhere to train for 6 months, would you care?
I would care.
Would it take anything away from the hero story? You wouldn't. Don't lie to yourself. You wouldn't know what he's doing.
Hey, Michael, rep your set.
It would take
legit. The way you just switch sides.
I can't because I also hate the heroes in my hero.
No. The heroes aren't that. But see, here's the thing, right? Because you need to give them time to develop. Initially, I don't think the heroes are that great, if I'm being completely honest. What made me recently start to consider it, or at least believe it could go somewhere, is the most recent arc that they had. Because Horikoshi has this ability to make you feel things about someone who you shouldn't care about. Like, they just did that arc with
the villain.
Mary, that was great.
I'll give you that.
And pause. Sorry, I lied. I'm back onto my hero.
Oh my day.
Wait, Michael, be careful what you say.
Be very careful.
Be very careful. Because the anime, the only bit about Hawks that they've seen is the fight with Endeavor when Endeavor becomes #1. That's all they know.
Do they know Hook's powers?
Okay, but
we know some of them. We know some of them.
I will say Hawks in the manga does some very cool and interesting things, and the chat's coming out today even where it's a bit mad.
His character is interesting, refreshing. I'm not gonna say anything specific, but just for the sake of this argument, because if not, we're just gonna lose. It is complex. Yeah. He has hidden dynamics. I like the fact that both his abilities and himself has range.
Yeah. Let me say this, it's going against me, but like one thing that I'll give My Hero Academia credit for is that when they're dealing with characters that are not necessarily good or evil, they're like playing between the lines, like despite whatever role they have, that's where it shines. So I know Endeavor's like that. Hawks, I won't say too much, but when you really question, is this person a proper hero? That's when that show shines and the characters are good.
You know what?
But compared to the number of good characters in Naruto, it just doesn't compare.
That. No,
you know what? Okay, cool.
How complex are the characters in Naruto?
Yeah, and also to further that, Solomon. Okay, first of all, who's the protagonist in Naruto? That are you going for?
The protagonist. So the good guys. So
Naruto, just the good guys in general, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Now, cool. Let's actually talk about them individually. Yeah.
Naruto. That's gonna be that'll take hours.
No. I'm just gonna go from here. Naruto. What does he want to do? He wants to become a Hokage. It takes him how many chapters to become a Hokage? Yeah.
100.
Simple.
Huh? And let me ask you something. Are the good guys in Naruto even good guys? Yeah. All of them kids let Naruto be bullied for something that he didn't even have any control over in his life.
But the kids didn't know any better.
It's true. They didn't even know anything about Naruto.
Okay. The adults, but the kids didn't know.
Okay.
Some of them were okay, but some of them no. But like, okay, the adults are part of it, right? So we're looking at all of the adults who knew who Naruto was and just left him to the wayside. So that's. I'm sorry, but Jiraiya, because where were you? Your student son is being terrorized and is homeless. Where are you, man?
You will not speak bad about King Jiraiya.
For breakfast, dinner, and lunch.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Where
the
are
only
you?
father figure in his life is his godfather.
Bro.
Yeah, but Jiraiya wasn't in the village for how many years?
He knew.
And that's an excuse.
He knew.
Yeah, but it's not his son. Because he's no, but
It's his godson.
It's his godson. The fourth was dead.
Don't die on this hill.
He knew. Let me tell you something.
But
the fourth was dead. The fourth made. Wait.
If you're gonna kill
Jiraiya, his godfather.
It should be the third Hokage.
No, I was about to say about the third Hokage. We'll get to him.
Guys, one at a time.
Oh, sorry.
Like I'm saying that with the third Hokage was the one who Minato left Naruto behind to. So Jiraiya has nothing to do with this. If you want to make the argument,
nah, that's not true. They told Jiraiya that they were gonna make him the Godfather. They even named Naruto after the guy in his book. He knew he was leaving a kid behind. He knew.
Thing is, was Jiraiya even around in the what's it called? The Nine Tails?
What anime dad is around?
Like, he would have found out. Like
he would have known.
Obviously, he would have known. But thing is, you have to remember, Jiraiya was actually doing incredible stuff.
Like, if you're a proper godfather and you know that your godson's parents have died, you'll come and check in on the child.
I just check in on him once.
No, I disagree, and this is why. This is the reason why I say I disagree. Like, one of the best things about Naruto, as many bad things as there are, was the fact that you had this idea of like allegiance to one person or group of people versus allegiance to your entire village. Obviously, the embodiment of that being Itachi himself.
Itachi, yeah.
So when you have characters like that, who I reckon Jiraiya cared more about obviously the village and the world as a whole, as opposed to individual people. So I think it makes sense in that context that, cool, obviously your student has died. Do you know how many people Jiraiya knows have died?
No,
and
but bro,
the wars he's been in. Death is such a common thing.
Hold on, bro. Let me counter your point. Let me counter your point with your point. Let me counter your point with your point. When the third Hokage, so when Itachi left the village, it was a deal that he had with the third Hokage that he would watch over Sasuke. When the third Hokage died, Itachi went to go check on Sasuke. He infiltrated the village, even though he was a wanted man, just to go check on Sasuke.
But then that's the thing. That's a constant battle Itachi had until his death. Whether do I take care of Sasuke first or do I take care of the village first? Ultimately, when he died, he chose Sasuke.
Now let me.
I think that's an individual battle.
And also what one thing I want to say is like talking about a deep protagonist in Naruto. Itachi.
Hold on. That's gonna be my point.
We thought he was evil. He was the greatest hero.
No, that was gonna be my point. I've got 2 points. Number one, Akin, I'm ashamed at you again. How dare you argue hypotheticals? How dare you? This guy, you hear this, Solomon? This guy argued hypotheticals in an argument about facts. This guy said, "Oh, what if Jiraiya saw here
about a fictional show?"
Well, man is adding hypotheticals to an argument of stating facts.
No, because we don't know everything that happened.
Now, let me tell you something. The only character that displayed any level of sacrifice, character development, and actual pain, hurt, and actual throughput is Itachi. The only person who actually took something and I'm going to counter it. Let me tell you something. Yeah. Cool, he's the only character to actually go through it. He's the only person to come through the hard decision and say, my family or my village. And actually somehow chose both. He was blurred in between the lines. He actually had a complex story. Now let me ask you something. Is he protagonist or an antagonist?
He's a protagonist.
Now that's my problem. The fact that we can have this question is the problem with Naruto.
Why are all the good guys also bad guys? You can say that
Why are all the good guys also bad guys? Like Madara, really and truly, he wasn't a bad guy. Yes, all he wanted was peace. No. Yes, he wanted the Chibi to have eternal peace.
No, Michael, you're confusing it. Like that was his motives as a villain. Like he had good intention, but like
villains always have
good intention.
See, but this is my thing. No, in My Hero Academia, there's clear lines.
No, there's not. The best thing about My Hero is the blurred lines.
To be honest, that's what makes it good.
That's what makes it great.
With the villains, actually have.
I think the best thing about My Hero Academia is that the villains know who they are.
No.
I confuse themselves.
No, see, here's the thing. I hear what what's it called? Because I hear what Michael's saying. Because people know who they are, but then there are those complexities that make it interesting. For instance, even though Stain is a villain through and through, he knows what he wants. He's looking for a better world, but he knows he's gonna kill people to do it. He saved Deku's life, right? So they're villains, but they're villains with principles, and that's what makes them look like
and they fight for their principles.
Exactly.
Yeah, because the thing about My Hero is that some of the villains act more like heroes than some of the actual heroes, and that's why it's good because like it's meant to be a perfect society with heroes, but really when you look at the deeper undertones, you can see that it's not as perfect as it seems, and why are some of the villains? Literally, some of them because of the way they look. And they're shunned into that life, but that's
because society shunned them, like gentle criminals. Society shun you, you end up the way you end up. So I give it that. No, but see, here's my problem with Naruto's villains, as it were, is that you fight for what you believe in, and this is My Hero's villains have principles, and they stand by those no matter what. With Naruto, you can fight for what you believe in until the moment you meet Naruto, and then he talks to you, and you're a changed man.
You know, it feels like none of them even questioned any of their ideals before that. The moment they beat Naruto, it's like no one ever put them on and say, "Hey, have you really thought about this? Have you really think like you know what I'm saying? I hear your idea, but have you really thought this through?
Do you think you need to kill everyone? Have you really thought about
that? Makes sense. Like,
hey! Why do you try this? Don't kill everyone.
You know what I'm saying? You're saying maybe we can achieve peace and people live.
Can I speak to you about a certain villain in Naruto who didn't fall to the talk no jutsu?
Go ahead.
His name is Orochimaru. You ever heard of him?
Orochimaru.
But he fell off.
What?
One villain. After part 1, what did Orochimaru do? Please tell me. He got off by Sasuke in the first 5 minutes of Shippuden.
And are we going to
he wasn't really dead.
And Boruto?
That's the thing. He was plotting.
Are you going to talk about Orochimaru and Boruto?
No, we're not. Boruto. It's not about Boruto. Get out of here.
Because you know, I'll kill. I know I'm coming
He's a
for
woman.
You know I'm coming for you.
He's gender fluid.
You know I'm coming for you.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but it's just forget about Boruto.
I'm gonna give you this. Yeah, I reckon if I'm gonna be brutally honest, in my opinion, Naruto has better protagonists overall.
Oh, yeah.
But when it comes to the antagonists, I'll have to give it to My Hero Academia.
I'm glad we moved on.
I agree with that.
I'm
glad we don't even need an argument.
But let's not take away about. Yeah, I feel like me personally, My Hero does have better ones, or at least the potential. But don't get to. There are some good villains in Naruto. Like Pain was a great villain. Up until we got up until Talk No Jutsu, but the clash of ideologies between Naruto and Pain, where they're trying to achieve the same goal but in different ways.
No, but that was my
great. That ain't even why Pain is amazing. Do you know why Pain is amazing?
Because he's right.
Because he took away Jiraiya.
Hey, I see you made it to the end. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit like, share it with your friends or anyone who you think might like this kind of content. It's our first episode, so things are kind of all over the place, but we're going to be refining it soon. If you like updates on when we're going to be posting and what we're going to be talking about, link to our Instagram in the description, and the link to the full episode is also in the description if you'd like to hear the rest of the debate. What else can you find? Oh yeah, the links to the people who made the chibi art that we used in this video can also be found down there, so take a look at them. They're awesome. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. I'm about to go. Super Saiyajin. Feel the fire coming off my skin. In the future, that's where I've been. So I'm about to tell y'all where the end begins. It's all black, where my kin. It's cold outside, I need to bring y'all in.